Hello everyone, welcome to the playlist SketchUp Coding for Intermediate Level. So we will start this playlist by drawing a sphere using function. So let's get started. So as usual, this is the SketchUp model and this is the Ruby code editor. So first I am going to define a function. Let's name it as drawSphere, and we know we need the parameters like the center of sphere, the radius of sphere, and we can also assign the name of the sphere which is visible in the model, and then we need the number of segments that is to be drawn in the sphere, and this will be our end of the function. Now what you need to understand is that inside this function these small variables won't work, so we need to copy and again paste by pressing Ctrl V so that they are easily accessible inside the function. And there is a tradition of making indentation inside the function, so I am going to press tab to get some indentation over there. Now we have already discussed how to draw a sphere, so first make a group. So the name of the group will be assigned inside the function, so we are just gonna write the name for it. Now let's make a semi-circular arc. So we are going to add arc whose center is center, which is to be inputted from the function itself, and then the starting vector as 1 0 0, and then the rotating vector as z-axis, then radius to be inputted from the function, and we start it from 0 degrees and end at 180 degrees, and then the number of segments will be provided from function. So we write here the number of segments. Then we add a line joining the points radius, 0, 0 and minus radius, 0, 0. Then we push the line inside arc1 and then we draw a face for it. Now we are going to make a circle to follow the path. We need not make the circle inside the group entities, so I am just going to make it inside the SketchUp model entities. So I am not putting here group sphere.entities, but instead I am only putting here entities, that is shortened as ENT. Circle with the center and then vector, and with the radius that is half of the bigger circle. Number of segments already assigned inside the function. Then we are going to follow this face on this circle, and at last we are going to use a loop inside the circle one, because we don't need the circle because it is only needed to follow the path, but we don't need it in the sphere, so we just delete them. So this is all about forming the function to draw the sphere, and now at last this function should return something. So it should return the group sphere. So what is the advantage of this function is that you can now just see this arrow button, so just click on this, then the function will be condensed and we don't need them now. Now we write the main lines of code over here. Let's name it as my sphere, and we can just write draw sphere. And what are the parameters? First we need to assign the center, let's say origin, and then let's say the radius to be 2 units, and the name of the sphere, let's say SP as sphere 1, and the number of segments, let's say 30, and then let's press Ctrl R button. So it says nil results, so there must be some error in there. So let's see. Okay, I have not closed this small bracket. So after you press Ctrl R button, now you can see a sphere will be drawn. Now the advantages of using this function is that you can collect and make your own list of different functions, and you can just use one line of code to draw the sphere. And you can also get the volume of this sphere by just using the command .volume, and let's press Ctrl R button In this output section you can see 33.17, which is the volume of the sphere. As you can see, if we select on this in model also, you will see. So this is all for today. So keep learning, and thanks for watching.